guys, so this is my first YouTube video. Goal of this channel is to show you guys how the life of a writer goes, like the kind of things you do. Today we're gonna go to the Austin SCBWI conference. Anyway, I'm really excited about it because it seems to be very craft oriented, and those kind of conferences, they are my favorite. I see you all there soon. So while we're here waiting, I'm gonna show you what I did. So I checked the ones that I'm going to. I grabbed the map. All my sections are gonna be in Cell 8. So the keynote just ended and it was really good. Jennifer Nielsen, she was the keynote speaker. She was talking about things she wished she had known before she got published. One of the most useful things that she said for new writers is just so you understand how the business works, which implies that you're gonna get a lot of rejections. That agents, they wanna find the next new thing. So a lot of people talk about agents wanting to say no when they read your query, and she just showed not a way to look at that. Actually, they want to say yes. They want to find the next big thing. She also commented that being active in Twitter or Facebook, whatever, it's useful, it's nice, counts on your favor, but it's not necessary. At the end of the day, it all comes down to the writing. And another thing that she says, that the writer that succeeds is not the writer who is necessarily the most talented or the one who knows more people, is the writer who persists. And I very much agree with that. Okay, so basically I'm waiting for the next section, but I think soon enough I'm gonna have to leave because I have my critique. Now I'm waiting for my critique section. It is at 10:29. Anyway, that's very precise. But anyway, they are running late. There's one person ahead of me, and so I'm just gonna hang out here and wait. And then I'll let you know how that goes. It was fantastic. She gave me like lots of good feedback, like excellent feedback, so I'm excited. My section, it didn't end, so I'm gonna go back in, I think. First section, it was about hero's journey, how to connect that with your character, with character development. So I was very interested in that section. I ended up like missing the whole panel, and that's very unfortunate. So I cannot tell you much about it. I'm sorry. After that, they had a panel with the agents and the editors, and it was really interesting. Basically, the two things that stuck to me were the resurgence of picture books, that it has become more and more relevant currently. And the second thing that they said, I wrote it down. Yeah, they come a little bit on the thing that everybody was so scared of ebooks. And in case you don't know, teenagers, they read more printed books than they read ebooks. They're serving lunch. I'll talk to you all after I have my food. Just sat down. Anyway, this is the food. We're waiting for the keynote. After lunch, everybody already ate. And I finally found out what this ticket is for. It's for the prizes, and that's what they're doing right now. They're announcing the prizes. 100. No, that's not me. Okay, so the lunch keynote just ended. It was actually focused towards picture book writers and illustrators, but it was interesting to see a different perspective. So anyway, should be like 15 minutes to the next section. It was about diverse characters and children's literature. It basically cover like the same topics of, you know, why it's important to have diverse books, like how that affects society. Section number 3 was with Aubrey Pohl. It was about acquisitions. She told a couple of stories that were quite interesting about like how you approach a book. If you sell a book saying, oh, it's about girl power, then you're limiting your target audience. You know, just girls are probably gonna read that. So if you say it's a thriller, then probably that's gonna have like a broader appeal. She also talked about covers, like the colors that they choose, the kind of approach they use in the cover, like how that reflects the target audience. After the session, Audrey Poe agreed to give me an interview. What advice do you have for people coming to their first conference?
I'm expecting to meet authors, and I always feel bad because a lot of times they're authors are so nervous and they're, you know, sweating or shaking, then I'm like, it's okay. I'm just a person who likes books. You're just a person who likes books. Like, let's just talk. So I think, you know, there's also the fine line, though, like, you know, don't follow an author. Like, this has happened, so don't follow like an editor into like a bathroom and start talking about your book.
Yeah,
There's common spaces, but otherwise, like if I'm sitting at a table, just come sit down and start talking.
I also asked some friends if they have any tips for people coming to their first conference.
They wouldn't come to the conference if they didn't want to meet new writers, new illustrators. They know that you're nervous and they know that you're trying. It also helps to research them and just learn something about them. You know, what do you like that they've done? Who's an author that you like that they represent? Just shows them that you kind of, you know your stuff and you care. Yeah.
Be as brave as possible and take advantage of critiques. I didn't do that until last year.
You know, really don't think that everything's going to change overnight. Stick with it. Believe that the people are all wonderful and friendly.
Take a lot of notes. You're going to be potentially overwhelmed at times with information. Focus on connecting, being present in the moment, making friends, and enjoying yourself.
Other than that, we had cookies.
Just watched the last panel today. It was basically they were reading the first sentences of a couple novels and critiquing it. They also showed a couple of illustrations.
The conference is over, they're having book signings, and the guys from Typewriter Rodeo write a poem for you on the fly for free. Now I'm gonna have dinner.
I just got back. I'm sorry that I didn't record anything in there, but basically it was super loud. I love dinners. I love doing the sort of post-conference part of it, just because you get to hang out with so many people. And that's one of the best things about conferences. Sometimes I feel people get so focused on pitching the book, but really I think everybody should focus on getting to know new people.
I bumped into some old friends and met new ones. It was a fantastic conference. I'm going to leave you all with a poem Carrie Holt wrote for me. It's called The Conference. All of these people, all of this energy, a room filled with wonder and terror and inspiration and growling valleys, all come together to learn all the things. But maybe the one thing everybody learns is that no matter how lonely a desk, a chair, a blank page might seem, there's a crowd of others whispering on the breeze of your office fan. You can do it, nerd. You can do it.
Tomorrow is going to be the second day at conference, but I think I'm going to do a separate video for that,
in which I'm going to ask Audrey Paul and Jill Greenberg about trends.
I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, please hit the like button here below and please subscribe. Ask me your questions in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
You have to turn it on.